Hey, what's up? It's your girl Tati, and I'm here to give you your reading. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, God is love, and I love you always in all ways. Love and peace abound forevermore. Hey, what's up, Virgo? I'm going to do you a reading today. It's going to be for Virgo. For this, I want to say you're like, how you're just so calm about everything. I feel like you must be calm about them attacking you, or it is almost like something hits the ground, or somebody throws something on the ground and then they say, oops, something dropped. They broke your piggy bank. Say you got a piggy bank and it's on the floor, it's crashed, but someone dropped that piggy bank and they're pretending that they didn't drop it. And now you're just like, oh, it's cool, I'll just get my money and pick it up. But they're like, they were the only person in the room with the piggy bank. So, but you're not, I feel like you're not accusing these friends. You're not calling these friends out. And maybe that's why the Queen of Swords is here. Maybe you're not caught because this calling people out. Maybe you're not calling them out because you don't want to. You feel like it'll be messy. Upright, this is like wasted mess. I feel like you don't want to be messy, Virgo. But I feel like even if you don't be messy or get involved, like it's still happening. But it is gonna be a backfire. Maybe that's why it's gonna be a backfire if you keep yourself from getting involved. It won't be such a sticky situation that it could be. What's for God is 10,000. It won't be as bad as it could be. Because it could be real bad, right? To merch. The goddess of 10,000 names is to merch. That's the hacker. Luxury. Oppression. And remember, these people had depression over here. Gain. Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, the devil. Because it was some toxicity. The devil, truth, and interference in reverse. That goes back to what we said, all the stuff they tried to do to interfere. It just won't work. It's like no weapon formed against me, Shepherd. No weapon formed against you will really be able to prosper. But they are forming the weapons. And it's like being able to maintain your peace or remain calm is what's keeping this situation from not going all the way left. Because it could. And there's still a game. It's like the Nine of Pentacles. It's like they trying to make you sad or make you depressed. I think they want you to figure it out that it's them. Because then they feel like they'll have a... Because right now they don't have a... It's like a one-sided beef type thing. And they feel like once you figure out... They want you to figure out what's going on. And once you figure it out, now it's going to be real beef. But they trying to get the information to prolong the beef. So it can be longer than expected. Like if you address one thing, they're gonna bring up like 30 more things. I'm hearing that's the backfire. They're gonna bring up 30 more things that they were already trying to get from you or trying to research about you. What's for this toxic father down here? It's a toxic father. Maybe it's not your baby daddy. Maybe it's just a toxic father in general that you met or are going to meet. What's with this toxic father? Toxic. These are people that purposely impregnate you to try to keep you stuck, and maybe they had something to do with this. Ace of Wands sideways, no passion there. Lovers. Was it sideways, y'all, or was it like that? I think it was like that, which is almost always, but not all the way. So y'all must have been in love one point in time, and the passion died. Or this person is trying to figure out how to get passion with you again. Because they feel like you're like the perfect woman for them because it's Lady of the Stars. And so this person is not going to just not have any emotions towards you. They're going to always have feelings for you. They're going to always love you. They're going to always want a passionate situation with you, an intimate situation. But remember, we got insecure and tantric sex over here. This could be this person. But this person is toxic to you or toxic with you, and they're also a bugaboo. Like and maybe they had a baby on you at one point in time, but they don't feel like that baby was, or how the child came about was It wasn't to antagonize you is what I'm hearing. It was just a situation that happened. At least that's the story I'm getting. Didn't use protection. Okay. But this person feel like that made this relationship like falter because that's insecure. Like that made you not trust them in a way. Of course, don't not trust them. But this person is in the Five of Wands, which is just combative, right? If you're the Queen of Swords, or maybe you have been in that Queen of Swords energy where you directly told them, hey, this can't work because of what they did or just because of how you feel about it. This person still wants to be combative with you. They still want you to argue with them about this. And with the Eight of Cups, they feel like arguing with you is you probably feel like that's a dead issue. Like maybe you block somebody, right? That blocked individual feel like there's no reason for me to be blocked. We can talk about it, we can argue about it, but completely cutting me off or completely ending the conversation is not what they want. Let me get another card for this Eight of Cups in reverse. Can I get another card for this Eight of Cups in reverse? Your cards just coming out. They got a lot to say. Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. This is what they feel like is productive. They feel like it's productive to sit here and argue with you, but with the Ace of Swords, even if they argue with you, I feel like it really just ruins, like they said, it's not going to ruin it, but I feel like you feel like if arguing with them just ruins any hope for the situation. It's probably a better way to talk about it, or it's probably just deal with it. But that's not how they feel. They feel like maybe it's more to the story. And you're not telling, because I don't feel like personally, because you got private relationship and all that, like you just been keeping to yourself type shit. And they feel like it's more, but like why bring up something that hurt, or that wasn't good. Even if it's just a father of your child, they feel like just cutting them off and not talking to them is not healthy. They feel like it's not healthy. But then with the Ten of Swords, ruin and toxic, it's still in a way toxic though. But they feel like toxic is the way to go. They feel like your toxic and their toxic is different. That's the waste. Your toxic and their toxic is different. They might go overboard with their toxicity. You might just get in there and Queen of Swords them. And that ain't really toxic. They're just putting it on the table and telling it how it is. It's telling it how it is. But they want to just, go from one extreme to the next in the conversation, just like these fake friends. Just go from one extreme to the next. I'm surprised these people not related or don't know each other, because they seem like they all act. It's just like everybody acting around you, Virgo, faking around you, and they never get to the point with this Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like never getting to the point. But this person is doing this because maybe they need some type of sexual healing, because this tantric sex and enter the chamber of healing. Maybe they need some type of sexual healing, or maybe they feel like it feels different with you. But that doesn't, I feel like that doesn't justify the wrongdoing in this scenario. And I feel like they may feel like this is the way y'all exchange energy or y'all love language right here. And y'all don't communicate the best of ways. And that's very toxic. But this person, you probably like it too. They probably make you, it probably feels good. Let me get one more for just the chamber itself. I said somebody was doing sex work on you. That's mad. I said, so they doing sex work to keep the sexual part of this relationship going, because the communication is off. But they feel like they can't get it probably can't get it with the Ace of Wands, Passion in reverse. This is my wand card. They probably can't get it up for nobody else. You see how it's sideways? It probably don't get up the same for nobody else. Or maybe they don't want to get it up for nobody else. But they gotta find a way to get through this toxicity. It could just be toxic because they're trying to do sex work. Maybe if they remove that. I'm hearing this clingy. They clingy to you. Maybe if they remove it, it'll be okay. But I don't. It's just not justifiable to only want to enter the sexual healing with you and then communicate with you like garbage. What is this? Or maybe this person got problems on pull from the top of the deck. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it's like Ten of Pentacles and Bank Fair. It could be good, but then it just boom. It flips over on its head. Maybe it's just too strong, and we do have intense, too strong of a situation, too intense. And somebody had one or both of y'all have to find a way to balance that, so that it's not tipping off the scales. It could be them because it sounds like their communication is just fucked up. This person just. I'm surprised we didn't get anger management because this person is just probably not all the way there. Let me get a heart card. This is why they're not all the way there. You the best they ever had. But what does that have to do with the way they talk to you? If they feel like you the best they ever had, then maybe this person just don't know how to communicate. I'm gonna have to say that. I'm not trying to. I can't justify their behavior. Like I said, it's unjustifiable, but I can honestly say they just don't know how to communicate. Especially when their mind is here on this enter in the chamber and they feel like they got to do sex work on you or just I feel like manipulate you sexually because of what they're doing. And because they don't really know how to communicate with you. So yeah, they probably just want to take you to bed or say things to get you in the mood, perhaps, and look over all the minor things. But I said their toxic is not your toxic, right? To them, this is minor. They feel like this minor, this ain't that big. So and so shouldn't even still be mad. We should have moved past this. All it is forgiveness. All it is just getting over it. Or you can, if you want to go toe to toe, if you want to do the same to me, I'll let you get your leg back. But we can't not just interact. That's what this person feel like. You can get your lick back. You can do all that. You might have gotten your lick back, Virgo, but they feel like it don't even matter. I'm still going all the way in for you. Because the love is here. Like I said, they did love you. They do love you. It's just not being communicated. Let me get a soulmate card. Let me shuffle the cards right quick. Alright, this card. Perfect alignment. See? It's an uneven balance right now. But like one or both of y'all gotta come into alignment to see what this relationship mean or see what this person mean. And maybe you both still mean something to each other, but this person just feel like if I mean something to you, I should be able to touch you. I should be able to be intimate with you. You probably don't even want to hug this person or even look at them because of what they've done, or even if they left you with a child. It's just this person feels like, I don't know who told them that it wasn't that deep, but they feel like it shouldn't have been that deep. They probably feel like y'all made money together, or they looked out for you, you looked out for them. Like some stuff probably did go bad, but it didn't go as bad as it could have. They still feel like what y'all had together was way more than what y'all had separate. I don't know if you feel that way. Like I said, their toxic is not your toxic. I'm not saying that you toxic, Virgo, but I'm just saying, Virgo, you know, however you spin it, your viewpoint is not their viewpoint, right? But some kind of way y'all gotta try to balance yeah, energy. And somebody's very intense right now, and they're very passionate, but it's somebody very intense because we got the intense card come out. And it could just be them. They could be coming on too strong. You might not be ready to go there with them yet. But that doesn't mean that they're going to let up. They probably just try to find an alternative way to do so. That's what I got for you, Virgo. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Tati, and I'm here to give you your reading. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, God is love, and I love you always in all ways. Love and peace abound forevermore.